I do cybersecurity corporate sales.
And about how much money do you make in this industry?
Well, it varies, but this year it'll be between like 270 to 290.
And how many years experience do you have?
About 8 years.
And how'd you get started in this industry? Tell us your background, your education. Tell us.
Yeah, well, I actually majored in finance, but I wasn't sure I wanted to go that route, so I did a little bit of research into sales that's not like your classic door-to-door type sales, and I discovered the world of software sales, and it's only growing. It's like a little more consultative, if you will.
Okay.
So I joined my school's sales team. Oddly enough, it was like a sports team, and we were competing in this place that had a bunch of companies hiring, and then I got hired into the training program of this one tech company, and rest was history.
And do you enjoy what you do?
Yeah, I do. Wouldn't say it's like my passion, but I also think it's like a little bit of overrated to think about it that way. I like what I do, and I'm grateful for that.
Is the money good?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I mean, I will say ultimately, like, you will never make as much as you will owning your own business, but this is certainly a good in between.
Okay. And then last question, any advice you want to give to someone that's young that wants to do what you do?
Yeah, I would say it's gotten a little more saturated now. Don't be afraid to network, especially on LinkedIn. I feel like LinkedIn's underrated. Message people you've never spoken to before and ask for advice. It works for me to this day. And also, try to sell something that one you like and is also in high demand, like cybersecurity.
And you say networking on LinkedIn. How has that helped you specifically? And give me an example. How does someone do that?
So say there's a company you want to work for and you want to talk to a certain employee there. You go on their LinkedIn page, look up the employees, send 5 people there a message saying, hey, here's why I want to speak to you, and I bet you one will respond. How it's helped me is in that exact same way, where I've got to learn about a certain job before I went for it, because I got to speak to someone in that job.
All right, so network on LinkedIn, right?
Yep, network on LinkedIn, that's right.
All right.
Consulting.
And about how much money do you make per year in consulting?
Above 6 figures, but like 100, 110.
Okay. And how many years experience do you have?
I have 1 year of experience, 1 or 2.
Now, what type of educational background do you have, sir?
I got a bachelor's of finance and management information systems. Yeah.
And what do you love about being a consultant or in the consulting industry? What do you love about it?
I love so many things. Number 1, you get to do many different problems, many different things. Number 2 is the travel. You get to go to all these different states, places that you would never imagine going, and you find all these nooks and crannies of cool restaurants, cute cafes, shit like that.
And then about how many hours a week do you work?
I would say at least 40, if not 50 or 60.
Okay. And then last question, are you happy with your career and what you do?
Yeah, man, I'm pretty happy so far. I mean, I think everyone wants to make more money, have a nice life, travel more, but that'll come in due time.
All right, and what do you do for a living?
I'm a finance tech analyst for a consulting company.
And about how much money do you make per year?
About 120K.
And how many years experience do you have at your job?
About 4 years.
And where'd you go to college at?
Undergraduate at Rutgers, I got my master's there too, and then went to Harvard Business School for a management program.